Hey guys, it's Derek from Pacific Coast Auto, Japan, and we're taking a look at a recent auction purchase here of a 1999 Mazda FD RX-7 twin turbo, one of the best cars ever. I absolutely love these, and I love this car because it's in very good condition. So it's a 13B twin turbo engine with small turbo and big turbo, and so this is, I guess, the way that the engine comes from the factory. It is a rotary engine. Everybody pretty much knows that. Everyone has their own opinion on it, but I really want everyone to stop having your opinion on this engine until you've given this car a drive, because it drives so wonderful. I don't need you to own one of them because that might have its own issues in and of itself, but the vehicle drives so nice and the engine feels so good. It's really like nothing else out there. Some people say they're reliable, some people say that they're not reliable. In my experience, they've been fairly reliable, and you do have to treat them a little bit differently because they consume oil as part of the regular regular running procedure. Most cars you put in gas and you go. This car you put in gas and you put in oil and you go, because it requires the lubrication of consuming the oil in the same way as a two-stroke engine would. But not in the exact same way, obviously. It has no pistons. Okay, I put the headlights up because it's company policy to have headlights up on any car that has headlights that go up, and this has to be one of the last cars that ever had the pop-up headlights. This one in 1999. I think they kept making these until 2001, 2002, somewhere in there, and maybe the Corvette beats this one for having the pop-up headlights, but it would be close. Someone in the comments knows. Anyway, the engine on this one runs very well. It has 124,840 kilometers, so relatively on the higher side. And part of the reason why I love this version of this car is that it is in really good condition for the relatively higher mileage for a Japanese car. Okay, hood down, we can see the beauty of the car. And so the reason why this car is good is because it is stunningly beautiful, super fast, very fun to drive, and they're becoming a little bit rare these days. Okay, let's take a look at the auction sheet on this one. So 1999 RX-7 Type R. This one here being one of the later models. I don't know, they had like a few generations. I don't know what's the difference between the generations, but this one does have the late tail lights, late front bumper, and all of that. Auction grade 4B, so typically quite good condition for those grades. Original aero parts, front and side and rear. Model 5 wheels, those are made by Yokohama AVS, and the fitment on them is supreme. I like these wheels, but I love these wheels when they have really nice fitment. And I'm not one of those Stance Nation kind of guys, but I really like a nice setup tire, and this is pretty much ideal for me because it's not difficult to drive, doesn't scrape, doesn't thrash, and it doesn't look too much like a kid's car. Okay. Tain adjustable suspension, Apex N1 exhaust, Mazda speed tower bars. The rear one is awesome. Turbo timer, fog lights. I'll show you later. Comes with the owner's manual and a lock nut. The inspection here says steering wheel and seat wear, wheels and door mirrors scratched, various scratches and dents, underside surface rust, exhaust scratched and dented, probably too low. Exterior has some places that are not shiny. Those places are the door mirrors are the only place that I could find that's like that. So, you didn't see that sheet. Okay, various aftermarket parts on it. A string of medium-sized dents here, and then a U3 dent here. So let's take a look at that. The medium dents are really not that big, and then the U3 on the other side, let me show you that. These ones could be called U1. Do you see them there? And then have a look at them like this. You can't see them very much. Okay, this fender here is U3. Now have a good look at this. Okay, do you see how it's dented? This one here is a dent about this big. Shouldn't be too difficult to repair that. And then this section here is pulled out a little bit. Okay. Now it doesn't stand out that much. Okay. And then windshield rock chip, that's pretty normal. A3 scratches on the front bumper. When your front bumper lip is this low down to the ground, there's not much you can do to avoid scratches. Have a look. It's a little bit coming off right there, but scratches in this front section. Okay. And then repainted back fender here. Repaint looks like it's in good condition. So, time to go around. Have to say it looks awesome in white, but they also look really good in red, and really good in black, and really good in yellow and blue. If I were to get one, maybe white. I really like a white car. Dozo. Nice boy stopped. He didn't want to get in the way of my video. Late model tail lights have the circles because after the GTR came out, everyone says, darn, I want to have circles on my car. And so you get circle on the taillights, but they do look really awesome. Aftermarket exhaust, the Apex. Have a listen. And I hope you have a subwoofer hooked up because it's very bass heavy. Okay, you're gonna visit Mr. Tree. And there we have it. Very nice. And I turned the headlights on this one. I figured that we could use some headlights on. So, cool looking car. Some body damage, but really not that bad. Now, reason why I really fell in love with the car is the interior of this one is in really good shape. I find the RX-7s tend to wear out on the interior faster than the average car. And so when you find one that hasn't worn out, not like anything particularly wears, it just feels like the pieces start falling apart. And I think what it is there's a foam that goes between the plastic, and the plastic's a rather cheap plastic. And when this foam disintegrates, everything feels loose. And this one, it has that to an extent, but the plastics look nice. They look like nobody's touched them. Steering wheel's good, seats are good. Tachometer's right in the middle, right where you want it. Because that's the important thing when you're driving fast. Almost out of gas here. No parts of the dashboard come up or are deformed. 2 CD players. Oh, I just got bit by a mosquito. Look. Oh, stop it. Weird thing about Japanese mosquitoes, let me tell you this. Japanese mosquitoes, I don't get itchy at all when they bite me. Not like Canadian ones. Canadian ones, it's like, argh! And then Japanese ones, it's like my skin is immune to their bites. Weird. Shifter's really good. E-brake's good. Steering. Oh, yeah. So nice. And look at this. I don't know if you know what that is, but this is a pad that you put in to stop your knee from getting hurt. If you've watched Initial D through, you probably know or have seen that sort of thing. Okay, AC works. Dual airbags in this one. Let's go take a look at the back. Oh, turbo timer. Well, and the reason why I like the tower bar in the back is because a lot of times when you get tower bars in the back, you have to cut the panels in order to install them or leave them naked in order to install them. This one is an official Mazda speed, as is the front one. And it comes with these pieces so that you can install the strut tower bar and have it still look like a factory piece. So very cool, and I love that. You can't fit much stuff in the trunk, but who cares when your car looks and drives as well as this does. And look at this, so soft, so free of any wear. Pop it up, and you have this sound deadening piece here. The foam, no corrosion on it, no, oh, there's a little rip, but usually these get really bad over time. This one's so soft and so nice. Put that back down. Okay, close the trunk here. And the RX-7s are good cars to buy right now because they're going to go up in price. They already have started. And there are enough people out there that really like the rotary engines that they're going to be able to be held alive forever. And so, very, very cool. Anyways, that's going to be the end of this video. Hope you enjoyed it as much as I did. Obviously, I love this car. That mosquito's on me again. Okay, that'll be the end of this video. Thank you very much for watching, and have a nice day.